Hey, everybody. So, since it's near the end of the year, we're going to do a book study. We're going to read Scorpions all the way through. So, for homework tonight, we're going to review chapter one, which we read all the way back at the beginning of the year. So, this is going to be a review. All right. So, chapter one. Do you see anything? No. Why don't you go down to the subway? Suppose you come on the bus or take a taxi. She ain't got the money for no taxi. She could still take the bus. Jamal sat in the window and looked down the street. It had rained earlier, and he wondered if his mother had taken an umbrella. I'm hungry, Sassy said. You ate, Jamal answered his little sister without looking at her. You want to watch television? You the one who always wants to watch it, Jamal said. I just asked, Sassy said. You worried? Ain't nothing to be worried about. Then how come you sitting at the window ever since 6 o'clock? How come you ask so many questions? I'm going to tell Mama you being nasty to me. Tell her. I'm going to tell her you said that, too. I don't care. I'm putting the television on, Sassy said. Jamal glanced at the clock on the wall. It was almost 10:30. He started to ask Sassy if she had finished her homework, and then changed his mind. He looked down into the street again. At the corner, a thin man leaned against the light pole. Jamal watched as the man leaned slowly toward the ground, then straightened up. Jamal knew that the addict would repeat his nodding until he fell asleep. He looked away. Sassy was watching some stupid program. The television was okay, even if the programs were stupid. When he got a job, he was going to buy one of those recording machines. Then he and Mama could go and get movies and watch them instead of all the stupid stuff they had on regular television. He thought about how he would tell Mama he had the money for the recording machine. Maybe he wouldn't even tell her. Just go out and buy it for her and bring it on in the house. Sassy fell asleep on the couch at 11 o'clock. He moved away from the window and sat next to his sister. Mama would say that he should wake her and tell her to go to bed, but he didn't want to sit by himself. Somebody had a radio on, probably Snooky. Snooky always played his radio too loud. Jamal had told Snooky about his loud playing, and he asked Jamal what he needed a radio for if he had to play it so soft he couldn't hear it. Jamal figured a dead person could hear it the way Snooky played it. Jamal was a little hungry. He had made some potatoes and chicken, but there wasn't too much of it. Sassy had eaten one piece of chicken, and he had had one piece. Sassy said she wanted 2 pieces because she wasn't going to eat any potatoes, but she knew better. She had to save something for Mama. If he had got the rice from Mr. Evans, he could have made the chicken and rice that Mama liked a lot. It was almost 12 o'clock when Mama got home. Jamal was in the bathroom when he heard the key in the door. He came out as quickly as he could. He saw that Mama had awakened Sassy and taken her into the bedroom. How come you didn't tell Sassy to go to bed? Mama said. She wanted to watch television. She eat? Uh-huh. What'd she eat? That chicken from Sunday and some potatoes. We saved you some. Mama went into the kitchen and looked at the food on the stove. She saw that Jamal had cut the potatoes into small squares and put some snap beans in with them. Where'd you get them snap beans? They was in a small plastic bowl in the back of the refrigerator, Jamal said. You get the mail? I forgot, Jamal said. You want me to go downstairs and get it? No, I'm too tired to even read it, Mama said. She sat on the wooden chair, crossed one heavy leg over the other, and started to take her shoes off. Jamal liked the way Mama had looked before she had let her hair grow out. To him, she had looked like the African women he had seen in magazines, strong and pretty, and the same date brown as he was. Her hair had grown out with patches of gray in the back, and one just over her forehead. She looked older than before all the trouble with Randy. You stayed until 5 o'clock? I stayed until visiting hours was up, Mama said. Turn your head. Jamal turned his head while Mama took her stockings off. How's Randy doing? I don't know, Mama said. He's still talking like he ain't got no sense as far as I'm concerned. What'd he say? He talking about how he gonna appeal his case and stuff and asking me if I got $500. No $500 grew on trees when he was out here in the street, and I sure don't see none growing on trees with him up there. You think he can get out? I guess he ain't got nothing else to do up there except thinking about getting out, Mama said. She reached down and rubbed her ankle. I sure hope this swelling in my feet go down by tomorrow, Mama said. Excuse me. You got work? Jamal said. Mr. Stanton called me just before I left to see Randy. He said he can give me 2 days this week. He said things may pick up for Christmas, too. Maybe I can get the money for Randy. I don't know. That other lawyer said he ain't getting out, Jamal said. He said he can't get out until he do 7 years. Mama didn't say anything. She took a deep breath that seemed to swell her up and then let it out slowly. Jamal was sorry for what he had said, but it was true. Randy got 15 to 20 years, and the lawyer said that he would have to stay in for at least 7 years before he could come out on parole. When he got out, Jamal would be 19 years old, and Sassy would be 15. That was a long time. He imagined Randy getting out and meeting him. They might even be the same size, Jamal thought. He might even have a mustache by then. All right, so your homework question for tonight is tell me who you think. No, we asked that question already. All right, so your homework question for tonight is what is the setting of this book and why is the setting important to the story? So what's the setting? Describe it to me. Where and when is it set? And why is that setting important for the plot of the story? And we'll discuss chapter 1 tomorrow.